over the years, we've been celebrating companies for a variety of reasons for the last 11 years, everything from top companies for corporate responsibility, social responsibility, top men in work life. There are more and more of those, fortunately. And for the last 3 years, we've been honoring companies, top companies for LGBT equality, which is what this event tonight is all about. And within the last decade, it's changed, and the industry tells us, what to cover. We don't tell the industry what to cover, and it's clear over these last couple of years that LGBT equality has become increasingly important within the workplace to attract and retain the best employees.
Second time in a row that we're here being an honoree for the amazing work that we're doing across the LGBT space, and we're definitely one of the companies that has been actually a pioneer. We are actually 20 years old having an LGBT group internally at Microsoft to continue to champion this. So we're just thrilled and honored to be here in New York tonight to accept this award.
This is the 11th year this has gone on, and each year I think it's time for more celebration because so much has been done inside the workplace to work on equality, and Work Life Matters really brings everything to the forefront and shines a light on what needs to be done and continues to need to be done.
We're talking about a historical movement in America, which is the LGBT movement, and how companies are really welcoming a different kind of equality in the work life, and that is amazing.
It means a lot to be here. I mean, to be in a position where they ask us to be here at an event as important as this, there's a lot of ways you can define as making it, but to me it was like this, having a social impact like this and being in the same breath as that, to me means that the show has really reached what its true purpose is, and that is to promote inclusion, to change people's perceptions on what being gay is and what our place is in the world. And our place is not to be the comic relief, and it's not to be the experts on fashion. It's that we deliver this and contribute the same way everyone else does to society. And this magazine really highlights that. It's
about productivity in our companies, and every company wants their employees to be the most productive possible. Well, an employee is not going to be as productive if they feel they have to hide themselves at work, if they can't bring their full selves to work. So therefore, these companies understand that, and therefore to be competitive or remain competitive in this marketplace, they need to attract the best employees, and they want their employees to bring their entire selves to work. For example, just what many heterosexual couples take for granted, they'll put pictures of their spouse or their kids, on their desk. Well, for too many years, homosexual individuals who had partners could not display even pictures of their partner if they have children, and we take that for granted. But now at these companies, they're saying, yes, you can, you're considered equal to us, and we don't want you to hide who you are, because that affects everybody.
I think the fact that actors still feel the need to hide, to not let people know their sexual orientation because they're afraid it might cause them getting work. Which is why I was actually excited that Matt Bomer, is that his name? Matt Bomer?
Yes.
Was really highly in consideration for 50 Shades of Grey, because I thought, well, he's out and people still want him to play that character, and I thought that's a switch. That's the pendulum's gone the other way, because if this happened maybe even 2 or 3 years ago and they were thinking of a straight character and they knew somebody was out, they wouldn't think of him.
I think, real acceptance isn't necessarily something that's written on a law. It's something that's just like how you're treated on a day-to-day basis. So, in bringing it back to corporations like, that they're honoring tonight, it's like, are you being paid compensated the same? Are you treated the same at work? Are you treated fairly? I think that those are like the real important issues.
The world has to change. We have seen over the years so much inequality and so many issues that have been covered up and put aside, and I think these messages are saying, you know what, that's not where we are anymore. This is a different year, this is a different time, and we're going to stand up and make a concerted effort to show people we're shining a spotlight on equality and what matters.